Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Right, so I'm joined by Kevin Noon, who, hot off the press actually, it's a very good time to speak to you. He's a representative of the WBC. We're here in Bangkok, so I want to talk to you about where the WBC fits into Asia. But first of all, I've got to talk about what happened at the weekend with Tyson Fury and Wilder, because that was a WBC event, wasn't it?
We were the headline event on the big show in Las Vegas, the WBC Heavyweight World Championship title fight. Of course, Wilder was the champion going into Saturday night's fight. A lot of the money went on Fury, and then we all know that the rest is history. What a fantastic performance, and he's such an inspirational individual, not just for boxing fans, but for regular people outside of the boxing industry right now. And for us, it's an incredible moment for him to be crowned the WBC Heavyweight World Champion.
Yeah, a maverick. Everyone likes him. A world champion heavyweight singing karaoke at the end of the fight.
And he had all the Bob Arum and all the big wigs of boxing in the ring singing it, and 18,000 people singing along with him.
So something very special about when you get a boxing fight at the pinnacle, and you get two great fighters like that. Now I'm sitting here and I've got the WBC Asia belt in front of me, that iconic green belt. Maybe before we move on, can you explain what the WBC is?
The World Boxing Council is we're the eminent sanctioning body for professional boxing championships worldwide. Headquartered in Mexico, but more relevant for us, we have our Bangkok office for the WBC. And we have two sectors. We have the WBC Boxing, where we cover all the world championships around Asia, but for day-to-day activities, for regional championships, we have the WBC Asian Boxing Council. And for example, last year we had 76 championship fights all across Asia, from Moscow all the way down to Sydney, to Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Philippines, Thailand. So we're giving opportunities to regional boxers who will not ever fight in Las Vegas. Some of them will, but we're giving opportunities to boxers who turn pro to chase a coveted green and gold beautiful belt like this.
So Kevin, is your role as a representative of the WBC in Asia, is your job to look for emerging talent and help with like the rankings globally, etc.?
We don't look for the emerging talent. That's the matchmakers and the promoters' job. But what we do is we monitor the talent to get them onto the ranking system. For example, I'm a member of the World Ranking Committee for the WBC. So my job at the end of the month is to submit all of the fighters who I think are worthy from the Philippines, from Thailand, from Singapore, from Australia for the world rankings. And it's a complicated setup because you cannot make a recommendation unless you've watched the fight. And if you didn't watch the fight, you have to get a recommendation from a reputable source, because it's all about your reputation. If you put forward a fighter who has a losing record and is not credible, your credibility is shot on the World Ranking Committee. So you have to be very delicate on how you approach it. I have a philosophy: I never recommend a fighter unless I've either A, been at the fight ringside, or C, B, watched the fight 1, 2, 3 times.
Okay. In Asia, what are the strongest countries for putting out best boxers at the moment?
Automatically Thailand and the Philippines. If you think of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.
That's right.
If you think of Thailand, you think of Samat Payar Karun, Srisaket Sorung Visai, Veerapan, so many. Thailand has had 23 WBC world champions since 1963, since the early 1960s. And of course, as I mentioned, the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, it's amazing because when I think of boxing, I probably think of Mexico, Britain, America, but never think of Thailand. Yet you're saying that Thailand has a significance in boxing.
Absolutely. I mean, if you take, for example, Wan Heng Miniotin, the current minimum weight WBC world champion, he was first crowned the world champion in 2014, and he has defended the belt ever since then. And he's actually making his debut in America in April on an Oscar de la Hoya event, Golden Boy Promotions, April 25th at the Fantasy Springs Casino in California. Wan Heng is 54-0. Undefeated. And if you look at his record, he defends his belt against the mandatories, the number 1, 2 ranked fighters all the time. So when you're a WBC world champion and you make your first mandatory defense, that means the WBC will mandate you to fight someone in the top 5. You have no choice. Your promoter or your management has no choice. You're the champion. When you win that, the organization then affords you a voluntary defense, where your management team and your promoter can select a boxer from the top 15.
Okay.
Wan Hing's team, incredible. The facts, you go to boxrec.com and you look up his profile, he fights all the top 5. Never takes the easy defenses.
And wins.
And wins, 54-0. He's ahead of Mayweather, even though Mayweather has retired. He retired with that record. Wan Hing has got 54-0, but he's still active.
It's amazing. So really the opportunity, would you say, for these guys is to go to America and make the name for themselves?
That's where the money is. That's where the international glory and the money is. If you take, for example, former WBC world champion Srisaket Saurungvisai, he went to Madison Square Garden in 2017 on the undercard for a Triple G fight. He stole the show. He knocked out the champion, Chocolatito, who at the time was one of the top pound-for-pound boxers in the world. It was an incredible performance. He beat him on points in that fight, and they fought 6 months later in a rematch, and he knocked him out in the 4th round in California. Srisaket now, if you talk to a boxing fan or a boxing aficionado in any country, they know who he is.
It's amazing. Right, so Thailand is very well known for another physical sport, Muay Thai. Now, WBC is involved there, isn't it?
2004, the late WBC president Jose Suleiman visited Thailand, one of his most favorite destinations of all time. I've never met him, but my president for the WBC Muay Thai, Police General Covid Baktibum, he is the founder of the WBC Muay Thai. And in 2001, they had a meeting with the late King of Thailand, and in that meeting, the King of Thailand asked Jose Suleiman how he could help promote Muay Thai to a global audience. And over the years, they decided to get together, Police General Covid Baktibum and Jose Suleiman, and in 2004 the WBC Muay Thai was born. And ever since then we have been crowning champions in Thailand and in over 50 countries around the world. I mean, you think of the sport of Muay Thai, you go to Sydney, you go to London, you go to Dublin, you go to New York, there's an Irish pub, but there's also a Muay Thai gym. It's incredible the growth of the sport globally.
So, and it's respected.
It's respected because it's all about respect. For example, I was in Phuket this past weekend for a world title fight, WBC. The 2 proponents in the fight, they had breakfast together, they sat together on the bus to the weigh-in, they walked home together after the weigh-in, and the minute the fight was over, the challenger knocked out the champion in the 2nd round with an elbow. He went over to pick him off the canvas before he celebrated the victory. That's what Muay Thai is all about. Respect, honor and tradition and the culture of the sport.
Amazing. You've got an event coming up, haven't you?
March 14, 15 and 16 at the Aitani Plaza here in central Bangkok. It's the first ever WBC Muay Thai World Convention. It's a gathering of Muay Thai fans, ring officials, media, and just people looking to celebrate the culture of Muay Thai for a weekend in Bangkok. We will have a gallant opening ceremony showcasing the wonders and the ancient heritage of the sport of Muay Thai. We have an elite fight night at Bangkok's Lumpini Stadium on the Sunday night, March 15th, with 5 championship fights. First time ever we're doing professional boxing at the new Lumpini Stadium. We have the WBC Asia Lightweight Championship title fight, 3 WBC World title fights for Muay Thai, and 2 international title fights. All the creme de la creme of international Muay Thai fighters from Belgium, Morocco, Australia, Brazil, and of course Thailand.
Sounds like a good event. But where can people get tickets or find out more information?
So tickets for the event alone at Lumpini Stadium can be bought on ThaiTicketMajor.com.
Okay.
If you follow the WBC Muay Thai social media network, WBC Muay Thai on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course our website, we have daily 8, 9, 10, 11 posts a day with all of the information to join us at the convention. It's a very, very interesting weekend. It will cost people $200 or 6,000 baht if you're a resident here, and for that you get to attend an in-depth 2-day ring official seminar and workshop, not just for Muay Thai but also boxing. We're bringing 2 of the most eminent boxing knowledge givers in the world from America to teach all about the 10-point must system, the referee's duties, the ring official duties. We have a opulent gala dinner and award show planned, and it's going to be a fantastic weekend just to meet other combat sport fans.
Yeah, really. And I'll be going as well. And I know for the expats watching all across Thailand, this is a must go and see, isn't it?
It's the first ever, and we're not doing it in halves. It's going to be the location is perfect. It's in the city center. You can walk to Central World, you can walk to Central Embassy, there's nightlife. The BTS stop is right outside the hotel. The hotel is beautiful. The setup is going to be absolutely a wonderland of Muay Thai history. If you don't know anything about Muay Thai and you come to the convention, you'll leave not an expert, but you'll leave with lots of knowledge and lots of enjoyment.
Yeah, fight fans, full-on weekend in Bangkok. I'll be there. Kevin, thanks for meeting me today.
Thank you, Dan, very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!